Exactly 7 years after the Camp Fire. Tonight we'll show you where things stand for survivors awaiting the final payout from the PG&E settlements.
Plus, happening now, the season of giving is in full swing. We take you live to an annual effort to support local families in need.
And new developments at a local airport. We'll show you the work being done to comply with FAA requirements.
Covering Northern California. You're watching Action News Now. Coverage you can count on.
We begin with breaking news. People in parts of Oroville are being told to shelter in place. We've had multiple people notifying us in our newsroom that they have received the alerts due to a shooting suspect on the loose.
Now, this is all based on preliminary information. We do have a reporter headed out to the scene right now, and we will bring you the latest details on air and online as we learn more.
Well, tomorrow marks the 7th anniversary of the Camp Fire, the deadliest fire in California history. It killed 85 people and destroyed the homes of thousands of people in the town of Paradise.
The fire broke out early in the morning of November 8th in the area of Pulga and quickly spread west into Concow and into Paradise. The fire sparked from a broken PG&E C-hook and was fueled by strong winds and dry vegetation, the utility later pleading guilty to 84 counts of involuntary manslaughter for the deaths caused by the Camp Fire. In all, that fire spanned across 150,000 acres and destroyed more than 18,000 buildings, most of them homes.
Now, 7 years later, the town of Paradise is rising from the ashes. More than 3,000 homes have been built since the fire, along with more than 600 multifamily units. And as of today, Paradise has the fastest housing production rate in the state and the third fastest growing population.
We've had a real uptick this year. We went to digital plan review, which we are getting so many submittals. It's so exciting to see how many people want to build in Paradise.
However, the biggest challenge to Paradise's housing industry is insurance. But the town is trying to encourage insurance providers to return by showing them wildfire safety improvements and new building standards that have been implemented.
As the 7-year anniversary approaches tomorrow, the trustees of the Fire Victim Trust provided an update. In a letter, Kathy Yanni says the trust, which was created and funded as part of PG&E's bankruptcy in 2020, is nearing its end. But the final amount of money available to distribute has not been determined. A judge has ordered the case to court in June of next year if the settlement isn't finalized by then to make sure there's a definitive end point. While total funding for the trust by PG&E was estimated to be $13.5 billion, the trust has already paid $13.7 billion to fire victims as a result of selling utility stock and prosecuting claims against third parties. And as the town continues to work to recover, work in attracting businesses, well, that continues.
Action News Now reporter Jerry O'Lennon shows us that's the point of the town's Christmas preview, a 2-day event that continues through tomorrow.
This building survived the fire. It was a pretty empty shell.
At 80 years old, Nikki Jones still owns the building and boutique she restored after the Camp Fire. She once ran Nick's Deli and Wine Bar on the Skyway, one of the first new businesses to open after the disaster.
I think there's still a feeling of poor Paradise, but I believe we've come a long way, and I'm very proud of it.
Before the fire, Paradise had up to 1,500 businesses. Today, there are around 350. A far cry from what it once was, but still a major comeback. Some storefronts remain empty, but others, like Thrift Haven, open for 18 months, are finding success.
It's getting there, you know. It takes time to get a business off the ground. So 1 year in, we're feeling good.
This weekend's Paradise Christmas Preview aims to keep that momentum going with more than 50 stores offering holiday deals to bring shoppers into their town.
And talking to the businesses that are taking part, they're all excited about this because we want people to come up and see our progress.
In Paradise, proof that recovery isn't just measured in homes rebuilt, but in businesses reborn. On the Ridge, Jerry O'Lennon, Action News Now.
The Christmas preview continues tomorrow, and you can view an interactive map of locations that are participating by offering special deals. Just go to our website and click on this story. Here's a look earlier today at some fairly clear skies. High clouds up there, but all in all, a blue sky day.
That's right. Chief Meteorologist Howie Gordon is tracking our Friday for us. And I mean, really, it's beautiful out there, especially as we head into the weekend with so much going on, Howie.
Absolutely just awesome. Yes, as you said, Haley, perfect because we have some events in Paradise and just anything you want to do. We got football today looking awesome, and this great weather is going to continue for a bit, and we're going to tell you all about it in the next 30 minutes. We'll start off right now with our temperatures. Now we're starting to cool down, especially with the time change, and not bad at all. Temperatures for the most part above average. I'll give you those official highs during the 11. Alturas right now at 45, Weaverville at 50. Now, I know it rained and that was kind of a big deal, but it was really, really windy. Some of the strongest winds we've had in a while, 55-mile-per-hour gusts up there in Reading. Winds now on the lighter side. And we're looking at some nice weather right through Tuesday. Could storms, though, move in and interrupt this beautiful weather? Well, we're going to talk about that coming up in just a few minutes from now.
All right. Thanks, Howie.
New at 6, a break-in leads to a shooting and arrests in the Siskiyou County community of Mount Shasta Vista. The sheriff's officials say deputies were called to a home there just after midnight where they found Joel Hammonds with a gunshot wound. Witnesses say he was shot by Ryan Edens, who feared for his safety. This is according to police after Hammonds broke in and attacked another man in the home with a wooden pole. Palmer and Hammonds were both taken to the hospital when Hammonds was arrested for assault and intent to terrorize. Edens was arrested for outstanding warrants.
New at 6, a man accused of several violent assault charges between 2023 and 24 has been found guilty on all counts. Quan Quinn was convicted for having sex with a woman while she was sleeping and for throwing a hatchet at her when she woke up. Other convictions included second-degree robbery, mayhem, and elder abuse. He's scheduled for sentencing December 5th.
The Hayfield Airport near Orland will soon see some safety improvements to comply with the FAA standards.
The airport manager says 2 out of 6 taxiways have outdated layouts and no longer meet FAA standards. Glenn County received 95% of the money for the fix from the FAA's Airport Improvement and Infrastructure Grant Program. The county will pay $38,000 in total for the project, for its share of it. The upgrades will include the removal of taxiways, and it will also change the angle of the taxiway C. It removes direct runway access from the hangar area, requiring pilots to make a turn before entering the runway to improve safety.
The way they are now is fine, but the FAA has really focused in on some of the safety upgrades, and the changes that they're wanting to make out here will make it safer. So I'm happy about it. Anything for the safety is good, and this is what FAA is funding, and I'm happy to see it.
Airport manager Talia Richardson says once contracts are completed in either May or June, Tullis Incorporated of Reading will start the 59-day construction project, closing the airport to flight for 2 weeks. The Hayfield Airport's mostly used for private aviation, especially for agriculture. It sees 1,750 takeoffs and landings each year.
Happening right now, the Good News Rescue Mission in Reading is holding its 28th annual Stuff the Truck event to help feed families in need this coming holiday season. Action News Now reporter Blake Mayfield is live at the Save Mart in Reading where this is all happening. And Blake, the mission's goal is to serve 1,000 meals this Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Alan. Just moments ago, the Good News Rescue Mission just finished stuffing this truck right here behind me. As you can see, they're about to take off. So far this year, the mission says that 500 people have signed up for a turkey for this holiday season. Now, the mission's anticipating a significant need in the community this year due to inflation and other food insecurities. To assist up to 1,000 families for both holidays, the mission's goal is to gather at least 1,000 turkeys, hundreds of hams, and all the necessary canned goods to make complete holiday meals. The drive got going around 7 a.m., with the mission already receiving 50 hams, 100 turkeys, and 2,000 pounds worth of food just today. Earlier this afternoon, I spoke with the mission's event coordinator about the drive and where the food is going.
What happens is people come up, we give them a little shopping list of the things we need for our kitchen to actually give them holiday meals. And they go through the store, they buy all the things we need, and then we sort it right here with our volunteers and then some of our recovery students, and we load it up. Right behind me there's the refrigerated van.
Now, if you're unable to donate in person, the Good News Rescue Mission is offering to shop on your behalf with a money donation. And we do have a link on our website for you if you feel like donating for the cause. And of course, the food drive has wrapped up down here at Save Mart after an 11-hour day of receiving donations from you, the public. Reporting live in Reading, I'm Blake Mayfield. Action News Now.
It's all good to see. Thanks, Blake. And the mission's annual Thanksgiving banquet dinner takes place Wednesday, November 26th, the day before Thanksgiving.
With the delay in CalFresh benefits impacting families across the state, local organizations are working to bridge the gap. And it was evident today by the huge turnout at the food distribution at the Southside Community Center in Oroville, where the Community Action Agency of Butte County told us that the line of cars stretched 1.5 miles before they even started unloading food. Typically, the drive-through distributions last 2 hours, 10 to noon, but today's staff got an early start because of that line. They had designated workers directing cars into the parking lot for most of the distribution to minimize traffic. Staff told Action News Now that they provided food for over 500 households, nearly double what they typically see.
I have 4 mouths to feed at home, plus my husband and I, so we're 6 in total. Our SUV is broken down, so all of our payments is going into there. It's really hard. Everywhere around is so bad. It's so bad this year. It's really bad, yeah. So we're all struggling, but we're doing what we can.
We knew that food stamps might not be showing up or on time or not even their full allotment. So we knew that we needed to provide, try to make sure that people didn't have that food insecurity and that we could, just make that little bit of effort.
The organization also supplies food for 42 food pantries in Butte County. Staff says that this month they've been giving double the amount they usually do to the pantries because they're stretched so thin. The box that was handed out today was quite a bit lighter than the ones in the past. Now they're adding some food distributions. The next one will be on Wednesday at the Glenn County Fairgrounds in Orland from 10 a.m. to noon.
Some recognition for Chico State's sustainability programs will bring you the details about what landed the university on Princeton's Guide to Green Schools list.